Do libs prefer the Dem who barked like a dog to the fellow who's forever in a fog? Yeah, the Dems' best hope will have you in awe. It's the evil grandma from Chappaqua. That is so Dr. Seussian. According to the Wall Street Journal, Hillary Clinton could be making a huge political comeback and run for president a third time in 2024. Yeah, Clinton is like COVID. We thought we were done with this, but here comes another strain. And while most think her political future bought the farm, it's like the old saying, third time's a complete lack of charm. Two Democrat operatives writing in the Journal say, quote, a perfect storm in the Democratic Party is making a once unfathomable scenario plausible, a political comeback for Hillary Clinton in 2024. If Democrats lose control of Congress in 2022, Mrs. Clinton can use the party's loss as a basis to run for president again, enabling her to claim the title of change candidate. Yeah, I agree. Of course, Joe could also run as the change candidate because after his economic blunders, that's all you'll have in your pocket. Change. See what I did there? Play on words.
Yep.
Yeah, not that good, though. The piece spotlights his plunging poll numbers and Kamala's unpopularity, which have created a, quote, leadership vacuum in the party. But you kind of got a feel for old Joe. The body's not even cold, and they're already plotting Hillary's return. Joe, what do you think?
Hey, look. I don't think about her much, all right? I don't think about her. She's not even in my top 5 Hillarys that I tend to think about. Number 1, Hillary, I'd say Hillary Swank. Or should I say, Hannah Montana. It was a good movie. I like her. Number 2, Hillary Duff. Hillary Duff, Big Girls Don't Cry, right? Good song. They made a musical out of it. It was actually, some of the scenes were based on some of the tough guys I used to run with. I've said that before. I'm going to get in trouble. Number 3, Hillary Clinton is number 3. So she made the top 5, but I don't think of her much. When she was vice president, her husband, he kept having sex with people. All right, I can't say that. Look, on your mark, get set, get out of town.
I don't know what just happened there, but all right, Blago, if she can have a political comeback, why not you? Huh? Has this made you think? No?
Well, about her comeback, let me just say this. One of the things you get to do that's actually positive in prison is you can catch up on your reading. And I read a lot of books and some history books. If she runs again, she will be like William Jennings Bryan and Henry Clay. She will lose 3 times for the presidency, which is what happened to those 2 guys. I can't imagine she'll win. What she'll do is she will argue that she's the change candidate and just blatantly lie to the American people without even batting an eye. And that's a lot of how a lot of these professional politicians are good at that.
You know, and the thing is, it's like, what a rematch if Trump runs. Oh my God, I don't know if we're ready for that, Jamie. What do you think of this? Are you happy that she might run again? Are you unhappy? Do you have another porn joke you'd like to share?
No, that's the only one I have, unfortunately. But don't you almost feel bad of the lack of options?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? This is like you're starving, and the only thing open is the Waffle House.
Right. Yeah.
And you're like, I'm going to pick something, but no matter what, I know my stomach's going to hurt for the next 4 years.
Yes.
I think Biden was surprised by his numbers being down. I don't know if you saw that clip, but his approval ratings are now down to family and people that host shows on CNN.
Yes.
And it's not good. I don't know, man. What do they? How can that be the only? How can this be their best options?
I don't know.
How can this be the best possible? And Biden really was confused. He was like, I thought my numbers were through the roof, and they're like, that was your blood pressure. We keep going over this.
Oh, nice. All right, there.
Well, let's have a rematch. Let's do it.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Kat, what do you think?
What do I think?
Yes.
Well, I think that saying that she's the best option, another way of saying that is there's no good options.
Right.
Like there's no change. It's like she's been around forever.
Right.
And politics, people always talk about, but she's so qualified. She's qualified. I don't think qualifications means the same thing in politics as it does, you know, like if you're a brain surgeon, probably the more times you do the surgeries, the better you'll be at it.
Right.
Politics, sometimes the more that you're involved in it, the worse you get.
Well, Biden's a perfect example.
Yes.
Yes.
And you would never hire a brain surgeon. Like, yeah, but she was married to that guy brain surgeon. He was.
Probably not.
Right.
Yeah, but do brain surgeons marry? Is there a lot of intermarrying in brain surgery? I don't know if that's a good analogy, Jamie.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe go back to the drawing board. Judge! Do you know Hillary?
Wow, I don't know anything that happened in the last 30 seconds. Nothing, just All right. What would you like to ask me?
Do you ever deal with Hillary? Do you know Hillary? Have you ever met her?
Oh, sure. I met her several times. When they moved to my county, I was a DA, and I had a reputation for going after pedophiles and sex offenders. So I made the dumb
Go to
comment.
CNN.
Wait a minute. No, so I made I made the dumb comment that Bill Clinton should register as a sex offender if he was coming to my county, Westchester County, where Chappaqua is. It didn't go over too well with a lot of politicians at the time. But look, she is what she is. She is a woman who was determined to get to the top. I mean, 2 weeks ago, we were talking about this program that she was doing online where she cries about the speech she would have given to her mother if she had become president. What a mess. And just before that, she was in the woods walking around with her dog trying to figure out why she lost.
Yeah.
It was everybody's fault but her own. And now she's back here grinning. She'll run again. This woman has no sense of right or wrong. She is the most untrustworthy candidate in American history. She can lie to your face and believe it herself. And she lied to everybody. She never had a classified email on her iPad or on her phone. Are you kidding me? You're Secretary of State. You never had had anything else.
So if she gets a nomination and then Trump goes, that's going to be pretty insane.
It is going to be insane. I can't wait.
Yeah. Oh,
it'll be like a fight.
Yeah.
You know, you go there and just watch them knock each other out every day.
Yeah. It's funny though. She always did want to be on top, and so did Bill.
I got that.
Thank you.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.